Good, how are you?
All right, good. We're going to open up for questions here. So first question for you guys this morning is from Steve Hummer. Go ahead, Steve.
Well, Chris, I got to ask you about your I'm with the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. I got to ask you about the Atlanta ties and your ties to the Bulldogs. How are there many guys on this team that you feel like you have a relationship with, and what's it going to be like facing?
Yeah, growing up, I grew up with a lot of those guys over there at UGA, just either growing up or through the recruiting process or through basketball. So, I mean, it's going to be fun going against some familiar faces, and they recruited me hard. And, I mean, that was really like my second school. That was really like my second school, so my second option. So it's going to be really fun going against those guys. I'm excited for the game.
All right, next question for Seth Emerson. Go ahead, Seth.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. All right. How about Mark Schlabach? Mark, you got a question?
Yeah, for both you guys, what has made Mike Macdonald so successful so fast at Michigan?
I think he brings a new version of the game for us to play. I think the way he implements all the things that he's trying to teach us and get us to do. He does it quickly. He does it efficiently. It's no he don't leave no meat on the bone. And I just think using his personnel to the best of our ability. You know, he got packages for everybody, and he trying to get the most out of us. And we want to do it.
Yeah, and just touch on what Mazi said. I think he does a great job of putting people in places to make plays. And he does a great job of just relating to his players. We understand what he's thinking. He understands what we're thinking, and we're able to bounce off of that, bounce ideas off of that. And I think that's paid dividends to our success this year. We love Coach Mac.
Okay, next question for Lane Higgins. Go ahead.
Hey guys, not sure how much you pay attention to, these reports coming out of local publications that some of the players on Georgia maybe have COVID or won't be playing. And I don't know how much that's affecting their O-line. So maybe, your assignments aren't changing that much, but how much credence do you give to those kind of things? And, does it matter to you as you're figuring out your scheme or your assignments, who's going to be in and whether there's going to be, or which quarterback it's going to be?
Honestly, we like to tune out a lot of that type of noise. We like to just focus on what the scout report gave us. Just focus on our opponent, and whoever comes out on Saturday. We'll just adjust to whatever we see, but we're gonna prepare like everyone's there, because we just like to tune out all the noise outside of this group and outside the building.
Okay, next question for Michael Cohen. Go ahead, Michael.
Hey guys, this is for either one of you. Obviously Coach Harbaugh hired a lot of new assistants going into this season, and just like any group of people, sometimes a group is going to get along really well and sometimes it's not going to get along as well. So why did this group of assistant coaches come together so well, and why have they worked so well as a group?
They just all came in and did their best to get on the same page, and I think Coach Mac did a real good job bringing everybody together on the defensive side of the ball. And all the players just stood behind them. And we always wanted to have success, so we were willing to do whatever it took. And so was the coaching staff.
Okay, Lainey Higgins, a follow-up question. Go ahead.
Thanks. I don't know how much film you guys watch of Georgia's defense, but in your minds, what makes them so good and so difficult to play against? And what do you think your offense is going to be up against on Friday?
I think something that credits to their success is that they got a good front seven. They also got a good back seven, but they got a good front seven, and use that to the best of their ability. But our offense has gone against good defenses all year. Went against Wisconsin. I have, the team. We got full faith in our offense that they're going to do what they've been doing all year. Yeah.
All right, next question for Andrea Adelson. Go ahead.
Good morning, guys. I'm just wondering from your perspective, there's been a lot of talk about Coach Harbaugh going into the season, about the state of the program. Did you sense anything different about his approach to this season? And why do you feel like everything came together for you guys this year?
It wasn't too much of a difference before his approach, but we just had to get the right pieces around him and get the right people on the field. And there was a lot of right people that got on the field this year.
All right, Lainey, do you have another follow-up question?
Nope, I'm good. Thanks, though.
Okay. How about Andrea? Did you have one too? You still have your hand raised?
Yeah, I'll ask another one. What have you guys seen with David and Jabo and his development this season, and the force that he's been able to become for your defense?
Well, Jabo came in with both of us. We seen the special talent, the special ability to him since day one. But sometimes it just takes kids a little longer to understand, to just get comfortable in the game. And but we all knew, everybody in the building knew, once he understood, once he got comfortable with the game, he was going to be really special. And we're seeing all the work and his patience pay off this year, and he's been having a great season. But honestly, if you ask anybody in this building, it's no surprise. We were just waiting for him to pop out. He popped out.
All right, does anybody have any other questions? All right, here we go. A question from Zach Shaw. Go ahead, Zach.
Hey guys, you both have talked throughout the season about how much you believed in this defense and everything. I'm curious, at what point did you think, I don't know if it was a certain game or maybe even before the games, you felt this could be an elite defense this season?
During spring ball, started camp, we just had that feeling. That's what we were chasing for. We wanted to be an elite defense, and we wanted to compete for being the best D-line in the country. And, I think we did that.
For me, like you said, spring ball, but there was just one practice during camp specifically. The offense really didn't get a yard like all practice. And like we knew at that time that this defense could do special things. And, the hard work, the hours, the practices, they paid off, and we just got to go finish the job.
The next question's for Steve Hummer. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, Chris, I was wondering when you see Aiden at the Heisman, see a defensive player as an lineman, as a Heisman runner-up, do you all kind of take a share of that, you think? What do you think put him on that stage?
It's funny because at the banquet, his dad spoke and he was like, all these awards and stuff, like everyone has a piece in it. So it's kind of funny you brought that up. But I think football is the epitome of a team game. Everyone, you need your teammates in football. If the linebackers don't fit, but the D-line does their job, then you're still going to get gashed, and that goes on different levels. So, you could say we had a hand, but at the end of the day, Aiden, he's a great player. He makes a lot of plays. He gets double teamed a lot, triple team, chipped. He still makes plays. He still wreaks havoc on the opposing offenses in the run game and the pass game. It's been fun playing with those guys on the edge all year. They just help elevate everyone's game because everyone wants to just play at that elite level for your teammates. So it's just been great playing with Ojabo and playing with Aiden all year.
And next question's for Austin Meek. Go ahead, Austin.
Yeah, guys, with as dominant as Georgia's defense has been this year and the challenge that your offense has, do you guys take that as a challenge for your defense to be able to match that level and not put too much pressure on your offense to score?
I think we ain't too worried about Georgia's defense or what they do. We worried about what we do, and we ain't necessarily worried. We just focus because that's the only way we gonna play championship level ball. So as far as like Chris said, we kind of block out all that outside noise and worry about what we got to do, focus on what we got to do, and get our jobs done.
Hey, Steve, you have a follow-up question here?
Oh, no, I'm good. I just, I didn't lower the hand there. Sorry.
Gotcha. Okay. Looks like that's all the questions we have, guys. So thanks, Chris and Mazi. We'll get David and DJ up now. Thanks, guys.